also do jail in-reach. We do harm reduction services like syringe services programs. We pass out a lot of naloxone, Narcan to folks out in the woods. And we've built a lot of relationships with our people, with our friends. I'm sure all of us that have been out there, we kind of know, everyone kind of knows each other, right? And of course, since the camps have been getting shut down, the whack-a-mole is happening. I think it was Marcia that was saying that. And we're just seeing a big increase in the camp across the street from us. And kind of it's grown from across the street, kind of wraps around to the left and over to the right side. Chris was saying that we were fortunate to get some grant funding from City of Raleigh, partner with Oak City Cares, and a consulting group from Delgado Strategies from out of New Mexico. They've done a lot of good national work, it seems like. I'm excited about working with them. You know, our goal is continuing to go in and build relationships with folks. I think the most impactful thing that the Rapid Responder Program has done is bring people, we host what's called round robin discussions. So we're bringing people to the table that are living in the woods. We bring them food, we bring them resources, food, like other, you know, stuff they can take away, hygiene, gift cards, all that kind of stuff. But we bring the county, well, we haven't had the county commissioner yet. We've had a couple city council people come in, housing director. So how do you get the folks that are experiencing it, talking with the folks that can make the change? The governor's asking, what can I do? Well, I can tell them, right? But I'm removed 2 people, right, from what's actually happening. I got my staff that's really managing the person more than I am. So why don't we put the governor or whoever at the table with the person? And I think that has proven so effective. Not only, imagine you're in a space where you're invisible. That's what we hear at these round robin discussions. I feel invisible, hopeless a lot of times. And then you get to sit down with the city council person. It's a little empowering. And then we're bringing in a lot of the same people, so it's kind of this cool group support thing starts happening. And people really look forward to sitting down and enjoying the conversation. What's important though, is you can't have too many of those stuffy, high up people. You know, you can't have too many city council people in there, because then it's not intimate, it doesn't feel natural. I think the privilege we have with the Rapid Responder team is a couple of the folks, all of us on staff have lived experience in both addiction and recovery, but particularly one of the guys, he was living out in the woods on the hill by South Wilmington Street years ago. So he's kind of been in the thick of it. So he can really easily relate to a lot of the folks, and being able to build those relationships has been critical. I think what Marcia said, and I think what everyone in here knows, for us, it's continued relationship and consistency. When you say you're showing up, you go show up. You're always there. There's not this give up or, hey, we gave you the bag, you know, have fun, or here's the note card. It's like, here's a resource. Let me call the person with you, and then let me grab you and take you there. And don't tell me you're going to show up, but don't show up. You know, we can hold each other accountable a little bit, and I think all of that is really important for both parties. I think that's about all I have for right now.
Awesome. And we are going to have questions, but because I have amazing people that are willing to come to this, I don't know if I already said this, but in 2 weeks this was organized, and I have executive directors of organizations and directors of organizations willing to come here. So Amila Sutton could not be here because she's out of state, but she has her associate director. Let me see if that's exactly what she is. She is, I didn't write it down here, but she's the associate director, one step below Emila. She is going to be Zooming in, so I'm trying to make sure that I get her. That's why I was texting before. So on your little note card, write down thoughts, write down